Hey you guys, welcome back. It's day 12 of StabilityWOD. I'm on a roll. I'm very excited about it. And we're finishing up a section on talking about the core cylinder, which is the pelvic floor, the deep abdominals, the multifidus, which we'll get to, I promise, the diaphragm, and the pelvic floor. And I just had one last thought before we moved on, because some of these concepts are going to come back in other contexts when we're talking about other body parts, other injury patterns. But I was on a mountain bike ride this weekend with my wife, and I had this realization that, especially on a mountain bike, when you come to a technical section and there's a tricky area that you're trying to make it through, there's a point of breath holding, just like there is during heavy lifting. So while most of the ride you're breathing and moving air and trying to keep your heart rate as low as possible, there are these moments where you have no choice as you're going to get up something that's difficult, that you hold your breath for a second to create body tension, stability, to allow you to do that powerful movement. Then very quickly, you're back breathing with your diaphragm again. It's the same pelvic floor. Tighten your sphincter, tighten your deep abdominals, hold the breath with the diaphragm down the cylinder, drawn in cylinder, in order to make that move. Climbing, which I also did this weekend, has a very similar feeling. You're breathing, but then you need to go for a move, you need to go to reach for something, and there's a point of body tension where if you don't stay tight in the right way, you're gonna fall, you're not gonna get the hold, you're gonna slip. So I just wanted to share a quick video with you that shows the move that I'm talking about, and I'll just narrate through it so you can understand what I mean. So as I climb this slight uphill, I'm breathing until I get to the bottom of the obstacle. Right before I pull up on the bars, I tighten my pelvic floor, tighten my abs to draw them in, and take an in-breath so my diaphragm pushes down on the core cylinder. I maintain that breath hold to make the move, hopping my back tire up the rock, not breathing again until I start to ride away. Now I can resume steady diaphragm breathing. So that's just an example of one time when it's helpful to engage your core cylinder to protect your back and to increase your performance. In this case, during cardiovascular activity, where most of the time you're breathing, and you have, again, maybe a 2 to 3 out of 10 tension around your abdominals and pelvic floor to support your spine. In these cases, you're going to bring that tension up, do a short breath hold so you can make that move. Getting up a technical section on your bike, making a hard move rock climbing, jumping down off a big rock during your trail run. There's so many examples of times in different sports when this is really helpful. You might already be doing it. For some of us, it's unconscious. But if you're struggling to learn a new skill, tune into this, make it intentional, and see what happens. Thanks for tuning in to StabilityWOD again today. We're going to explore some new themes, so please tune in tomorrow. I hope you'll subscribe, and I'll see you then.